I heard a rumor that lynx tastes just like chicken. So I'm out here to try and catch one. And I'm in a spot that they're known to frequent. And we're gonna try and set 2 traps and come back here and see if I caught a lynx. Both to eat and to make a furry hat for my wife. Every 7 to 10 years, the population of snowshoe hare peaks in an area. The lynx are hare specialists, and with plenty of food, lynx populations climb exponentially. A combination of overpredation, disease, and overbrowsing of their food source will cause the hare numbers to dwindle. The surplus of lynx will starve to death or resort to cannibalization, and an area will be almost completely absent of lynx until the hare return and the cycle starts over again. This year just happens to be a peak lynx year in my area. This looks really good. There's like a tiny little oasis in the woods. It's probably half a football field in size, and there are no trees in the center. And that's good because I'm using a visual lure, so if I put it in the thickness, they won't be able to find it. Those are lynx tracks right there. Here's my little oasis. Is that another set right there? Let's look. Sure enough, a second set right here. More tracks. And this is a rabbit highway. That's a set of lynx tracks right there. I want them to be able to see it from the whole perimeter. I think I will choose that one. There's my trap, but I need to take a couple of limbs of this tree off and make a funnel. This is what I'm going to hang my lure off of right here, that little branch. My lures are duck wings. So here's my little trap. All you have to do to set these is compress these springs. And if something steps on that plate right there, the trap will close. So I'm going to put it right here. So say a lynx cruises that edge line and he stops because he sees something. And what he sees is that wing. And so he comes over to investigate, but there's all of this brush. So he can't get to the wing from any side of the tree except right through here. And then there's what's called a step over stick. See this? He has to step over that stick to get to a spot where he can reach for the wing. And when he steps over, he steps right on that pan. And hopefully, I'll catch a tiger by the toe. Trap number 1 set. I have one more trap, but I want to put it at least a mile from here because I don't need 2 traps going after the same lynx. A lynx can have up to a 400-mile home range. It's not unusual for them to walk 40 miles in a day. And I'm trying to get a lynx that can step anywhere in Alaska to step on a 3-inch diameter pan. There's a set of rabbit tracks right here, and then they just stop. And where they stop, there's a rabbit foot. Must have been an owl or something. We got lynx tracks here, lynx tracks here, and there's an indentation right there where it looks like he caught something or laid down. Look at this big mess. It's like he was rolling around on the ground right there. I guess I'm gonna hang my lure from this. don't take your skis off. Holy cow. The snow is waist deep. There, I made it basically impossible to step anywhere except for right there. Got my 2 traps set. All that's left to do is wait. I'm out to check my traps today, and I'm so confident that I'm wearing a packing frame just in case I have to carry an animal out of here. Pretty excited. It feels like Christmas morning. I don't think we caught anything. Everything looks fine. Dang it. Nothing in this trap either. Checking traps for the second time. It's currently negative 16 degrees, but walking this far is keeping me pretty warm. Something happened. No way. My trap caught a rabbit that was then eaten. That's so cool. That's crazy. Whatever it was that ate this rabbit either flew in or walked in on my skiing tracks, so I can't tell what it was. I'm gonna tuck the rest of that rabbit in underneath this tree, and I have some other bait that I'll bait my set with. This is tin foil, or aluminum foil, and the purpose of this is to attract the attention of a lynx. So I'm gonna rip off a thin little piece and hang it from the tree. There's a grouse in the tree behind me that I would love to eat, but my gun keeps misfiring. Every time I pull the trigger, nothing happens. So I think something inside it is frozen. Well, I guess it's that grouse's lucky day. Trap check number 3 for the season. Holy cow. There's a lynx in my trap. It's a lot heavier than I was expecting. Look at the size of these feet. Just enormous feet. Incredibly soft. It's just crazy. It's a pretty incredible experience. I feel grateful that I'm in a place that has this kind of opportunities and that there are wild places still with resources like this. I really wanted to test out the meat, not do too much to it, to see how it really tastes. So I just put a little bit of seasoning and cooked it in butter. And I'm just gonna eat it on its own. It's really good. Heck yeah, dude. That's fantastic. It tastes like halfway between pork and chicken, I'd say. It's got a nice fine grain to it, so it's not really that chewy. Yeah, you could do anything that you would do with chicken with Lynx. Back out here, checking traps again. Coldest day yet. This is the same trap that I caught the rabbit and the lynx. And I'm looking from a distance, and we might have got lucky 2 days in a row. This one's not nearly as big as the last one. I've come to really appreciate how big the first one I caught was. Trap number 2 has a cat in it as well. I know that trapping is a controversial topic, and I'm not here to change anybody's mind. And if you made it this far into the video, I'm pretty sure you're on my side. But before I trapped, I wasn't sure how to feel about it either. I wasn't sure if I would like it. But once I tasted success, the overwhelming feeling that I had from catching this lynx was pride. And trapping is something that I'm going to continue doing for the rest of my life. One thing that I did notice, the biggest change in me, is the way that I look at the tracks and the sign on the ground. I'm more conscious of habitat and how things use different areas. Rabbits and grouse use the habitat edges of swamps and spruce tree groves, and then how the predators hunt effectively on those edges. So I learned a lot of skills that are going to carry over into the rest of my hunting and make me a better woodsman in general. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.